3 mindsets all leaders should adopt as soon as possible.
Grow up leadership.
Leadership and people management is complex, and there's a great deal of knowledge, skills, experience that is needed to be successful. But if you're managing people in any way, there are 3 must-have mindsets. First is to focus on the outcome you want to achieve. Think about, how do you want this interaction, discussion, meeting, whatever it is you and your team are doing? What are the results, the desired outcomes? What is it that you want your employee or customer to take away from your discussion? Then work backwards through the behaviors or steps to get there. Pause for a moment to consider the end and what you need to do to get there. So many people walk away from a situation saying, well, that didn't go as planned. It's because they're not considering the right steps needed to achieve the outcomes they want. Why are they providing this feedback to an employee? So they can repeat certain positive behaviors and adjust other behaviors in the future so they can perform successfully. We don't provide feedback to belittle the person and make them feel bad about themselves, but this is often where leaders end up. Think about the outcomes you want to achieve, and if your actions and behaviors are moving you towards that outcome or some other unintended results. Next is one everyone has probably heard, but many often don't seem to follow, which is adopting a growth mindset. Stanford professor Carol Dweck developed the concept of a growth mindset versus a fixed mindset. Now, a growth mindset is the belief that intelligence and skills can be developed through learning and effort. A fixed mindset is just as it sounds. We are unchangeable. We're born this way and can never grow and develop. It's a simple concept, but the reason why it's so crucial for leaders to embrace and practice is because this is the point of managing performance. This is why we provide feedback with the idea that people can learn and grow and improve, that all people have potential. We're not promoting perfection, we're fostering continued growth and improvement towards realistic goals. Demonstrate your dedication to this mindset by sharing with your staff your ongoing growth and development. Discuss mistakes or failures as learning opportunities to get you one step closer to achieving your goals. Never stop learning and encourage that same commitment to growth with your staff. Establishing this type of environment makes feedback and coaching feel collaborative and developmental instead of punitive and adversarial. Embracing a growth mindset isn't always easy. It requires practice and learning to inspire and foster practice and learning. The third mindset all leaders should adopt can be a bit harder to follow, but it can greatly improve your decision making and overall perceptions about situations. It's called the veil of ignorance. Developed by philosopher John Rawls, it's often applied to ethics, but can be helpful in negotiation and really any situation as an attempt to remove biases. The idea is for any situation to try to apply complete ignorance and cover the various biases we all possess. So we often view situations through our own personal lens based on the person we are and the past situations we've experienced. As a middle-aged white male, I have to try to use a veil of ignorance to consider what is fair or will achieve the best outcomes for everyone. Now, people are designed to do, not to not do. So telling someone to not be biased is actually quite challenging. Behavioral scientists recommend taking an approach of an outsider, a third party, an independent, unbiased opinion. How would a third party interpret the situation, and what would they recommend as a fair resolution or approach? Managers and employees can often be too close to the situation to see things objectively. Using a veil of ignorance is a mindset that can help to create a more impartial, big picture view of a situation that can be best for your employees, customers, and your organization. Again, there are many important mindsets and considerations for being an effective leader, but these are 3 that everyone can benefit from right now.